Welcome back to Patsy Live. Today we're going to talk about how an exterior color consultation differs from an interior consultation, and really a little beyond that too. How does an exterior consultation transpire? So the main thing is, actually, whether we're working inside or outside, we always work from those unchanging elements first, but they really come into play almost more so outside. I was very surprised when I first started doing color jobs that most of the people who would call me on when they are painting outside rather than in. I just hadn't thought about that. Well, it's because I learned quickly that's where the stakes are the highest. That's what everybody sees, right? If you make a mistake inside, it's not that big of a deal because you can typically change it yourself. Outside, everybody sees it, plus it's more expensive. So the main thing in doing exterior consultations is working from those unchanging elements. And by unchanging elements, I mean whatever on the house is fixed is not changing. So typically, that will be the brick, the mortar, the stone, if your house has both brick and stone. Sometimes homes down in my area might have a couple of different kinds of brick, plus stone, plus mortar, and then also, of course, the roof color. When I mention the roof color, people look at me like, oh, well, I never thought about that. I hear that all the time. Well, that really is so important, especially when you're doing something like painting your brick, because typically when you paint your brick, everything is changing, right? Except for the roof. So it is just crucial to take a good look at that roof to see how that reads, to know what those undertones are, because that's the one thing that you're going to be working from to come up with just the right tone to pull your house together, which is essentially just tying that painted brick color back to the roof. So those are really the main things. It's all about, again, the unchanging elements, the fixed elements, the brick, the mortar, the stone, and the roof, and making sure that the colors you select always tie back to them so that you have a cohesive palette. A mistake that many people make when I'm in there with them, they'll go, you know, I really want to go gray. Well, that can be a problem if you have no gray tones in your brick or your mortar. Then it doesn't matter how beautiful that color is and how on trend it is. If it doesn't work with your fixed elements, the home is not going to look tied together. So that's when you probably need the help of a professional. All right, I hope that's helpful for you today if you're about to paint outside. See you next time on Patsy Almost Live.